In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 great Pokemon single cards that you should pick up for your collection for the long term. These cards are absolutely amazing, and these are definitely some hidden gems. And take a look. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back again with another 5 cards. They're just great pickups, in all honesty. These are from sets which are, pretty heavy in print right now, to be honest. These aren't like really old sets. These are Sword and Shield era sets. And these are some fantastic cards. Now, I have to admit, some of these are hard to pull. That's one of the reasons why they are on this list. And they've been dropping in price, so they're a really great time to pick them up. They're a really good price. They're bound to bounce up because the thing is, these are cards and Pokemon that people absolutely love. So it's now a really great time to pick them up. I believe so. I think these are really great cards. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the first one. Okay, right, first off, we have the Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike. Now, this is the regular VMAX. This isn't the Rainbow or the fancy OR or anything like that. This is just the basic VMAX. And for a basic VMAX, this is really expensive. That's the crazy thing. Now, Fusion Strike is a really tough set to get some good pulls in. It is a huge set, I mean, massive. Trying to get some of the pulls in it is really tough. It doesn't have a subset or anything like that. So it is just the good old-fashioned try and pull the bangers in the set. And it is tough. It is tough. Now, this is just a regular VMAX, so it is a little bit easier to pull than, say, some of the secret rares or the really crazy fancy cards. But this is quite pricey. As you can see here on TCG Player, around $20 right now. That's a pretty good price, for a VMAX. That is high, but it was above $30. We go back 6 months. And it has always been around that 30, and over the recent months it has been dropping ever since. Mew is a fan favorite Pokemon from Gen 1. People love this card and they love this Pokemon. Now, there are a ton of different variants, like I say, from Fusion Strike. But I do believe this is probably one of the better ones, just because the price point for this one is a lot lower than the rest, and it means it has the biggest room to climb. Now, this is a good card in the actual TCG itself, so that has an impact on why this card is quite expensive for a regular VMAX. Now, if you think about it, Charizard VMAX from Dance Ablaze is the chase card in the set, and that's just a regular VMAX. So some VMAXs can hold a decent amount of value, and this is definitely one of them. How much is it over here in the UK? Right, we take a look at this over on eBay. As you can see here, we've got a couple of the rainbow ones here to give you guys an idea. 65, 66 pounds there. We've got the normal VMAX, £18 with 19 bids. This one's £16. That one was the Japanese one. Scroll further down. See an alt art there. There you go, £60 for the alt art. So the rainbow's pretty much the same price as the alt art. So yeah, we're looking at around, that one's 68. This one's 28. This one actually sold quite a bit. So really anywhere between the £20 mark, I would say, on average. So it is quite an expensive card for a regular VMAX, but it is amazing. And as you can see from the rainbows, it can go for a reasonably high price. We saw one here. That one's 31. That's a pretty good deal. You always got to be careful, though, when you're buying singles, that the condition and the center and everything is really good. Right, let's jump into the next one. Next up, we have a card from Evolving Skies, and that is the Umbreon VMAX Rainbow. Not the big one, not the really expensive one that's looking up at the moon, but the Rainbow VMAX. Now, this is a stunning card. Absolutely amazing. Evolving Skies is a tough set to get real good pulls. It really is. It is tough. We've been cracking so many packs recently, and just to find any of these cards just seems so difficult. So difficult. This is a stunning card. Umbreon, absolute massive fan favorite. Anything with Umbreon is incredibly good, like for long term. Definitely. It is probably the most popular evolution. Not my personal favorite, but I know a lot of people absolutely love this Pokemon. And this card is stunning. Rainbows are hard to come by in Evolving Skies. That's why it is a goodie to pick it up. Now, as you can see, the price has been dropping over recent months. It is reaching as low as around $35, which again is expensive. Don't get me wrong. It is a pricey amount. It's not a low amount by any means. We go back 6 months. This card did reach a high of just over $40, so it is slowly on the decline. Now's a great time to pick up. It is, like I say, tough to pull. Absolutely tough to pull. If you love the evolutions, which I know a bunch of you do, I do as well, this is a fantastic card. Beautiful. Now, Evolving Skies actually has a decent print run, as in the quality of printing seems to be pretty good with Evolving Skies. There's one thing to take into consideration. But like I say, this is super tough to pull. So it's probably worth picking up the singles from Evolving Skies most of the time. You want to make sure you get a good quality one. Okay, over here on eBay, we have one recently sold here for £20. We've got a couple of graded ones here and there. Let's see, we got any more. £18 here. So under that $30 mark, we scroll further down, £18 for another one there. This one's 20. There we go, guys. There's the old art. And then we have the 22. So overall, about £20. That seems pretty good now compared to the $35 for this card. £20 is a pretty good one. Again, you got to make sure, as with all these cards, guys, whenever you order from eBay or anywhere like that, you want to make sure good condition. That's the main thing. Because then you can get it graded and hopefully it can come back as a 10. This is a great card. Absolutely stunning. For around £20. That's a pretty good deal. Next, we have a card from Brilliant Stars, and that is the Full Art Pikachu. Now, Brilliant Stars is a fantastic set. It is absolutely jam-packed, full of goodies. As we know, 5 Charizards with the evolutions, your trainer gallery. You've got a ton of stuff. But there is a Full Art Pikachu in this set. That is one card which I kind of feel like kind of slips under the radar a little bit. And it is pretty cheap right now. Brilliant Stars prices of the single cards are dropping a fair amount. They are. They're not really stabilizing very well. It seems to be that, you know, real top-end cards like the Art Charizard are, well, they're dropping in price as well, but they're still holding quite steady. Whereas some of the other cards are dropping across the board. And this is definitely one of them. As you can see here, just under $10 is a pretty good deal for this Pokemon. For this Pikachu as well. Like $15 has been dropping ever since. So it's never been a massively expensive card. It's Pikachu. Just like Charizard, we know it is sought after by so many people. Not the easiest to pull either. It's still a full art. It's not like it's that easy. Brilliant Stars has good pull rates. Don't get me wrong. But again, trying to hit these top end cards aren't always the easiest. And this is definitely one of them. And for under $10, you can't really go wrong. Pikachu, very iconic. Does hold a lot of value. A lot of people like to hold Pikachu collection. This is definitely one that people would want to add to that collection. And you can add to yours as well. This is a fantastic card. Brilliant Stars booster boxes are getting quite pricey right now. We could do with another reprint. But until then, this is a great card to pick up for around $10. Okay, right here on eBay, about £10 or so. We got one that's sold here recently, £10.50. £10.50 again. A whole bunch of them there for $36. That's a pretty good deal. £13.50. These got best offer accepted. That one was £7.50. Again, as with all of them, you got to check the condition. £25. So I would say probably around £10 to £15 on average for this card, and I think that's a really good deal. I do. I think this is really nice. We've pulled it before on the live stream. It is a fantastically beautiful card. Like I say, now's a great time to pick it up. It is incredibly cheap and a pretty good bargain for around £10 to £15. Next up, we have one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, and it is the Gallerian Articuno V. Now, this is the trainer gallery slot from Astral Radiance. Now, Astral Radiance has been pretty cheap, let's be honest. I mean, booster boxes are going for what, maybe $100 roughly, maybe a little bit less. Great pickup, great pickup. And it's got the legendary birds in it in the trainer gallery slot. You have Articuno, you have Moltres, you have Zapdos. All of them are fantastic pickups right now. But I've specifically chosen Articuno. It is the cheapest and it's also my favorite, so that's why it's in this video. But nonetheless, this is a great card. Now here's the thing. The legendary birds are cards, again, which people really do rate. Original Gen 1, everyone has them in their hearts. I know they're the Galarian versions, but they still hold that same, kind of like that same drive, that same feel. It's nice. It's really nice. And this is a stunning looking card, and it is incredibly cheap. It's tough to pull, actually. Not easy to pull. This is actually one of the Vs, which is not that easy to pull in an Astral Radiance booster pack. And around $6. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. This release is just absolutely dropped in price, and I think this is a great pickup. Now, it is tough, like I say. Trainer Gallery makes it really interesting to open packs in Astral Radiance. Now, yes, Astral Radiance is going to have a few more reprints down the line. It's only not long just come out. But this is still just a really good cheap pickup to grab right now. You know, I don't have this myself. I might pick one up, get it graded. Go, it's Articuno. But it's a fantastic card for nearly $5 even. Over here in the UK, let's take a look on eBay. So we've got one here sold for £10.50. There's one there for £9.50. Scroll further down, £5, £8.50, £11. All depends on quality. Yeah, I would say anywhere between what, £5 and say £10 on average is a pretty good deal for this card. I'll be quite happy even to pay £10 for this card. In all honesty, I think that's a really good deal. This is a stunningly beautiful card, and I would definitely pick one up whilst you still can and add it to your collection. I'm definitely going to add it to mine. I'm on the hunt for all the Articunos, and this is definitely one I want. Okay, finishing off this list, we have the Hisuian Lilligant V. Now we have another card from Astral Radiance, and this is the alt art. Now Astral Radiance has some fantastic looking alternate arts, and this is definitely one of them. Now this is a beautifully stunning card. Look at all those different Pokemon that you see in this artwork. Not an iconic Pokemon in itself, like Lilligant, okay, but look at how awesome this is. Now this is super cheap, in my opinion. Here's the reason why. The Astral Radiance pull rates are absolutely shocking. They're really, really bad to try and get the alternate arts. To get some of the others, fantastic, but the alt arts are really, really tough. So that is one of the reasons why cards like this have started to take up in value. Now this one hasn't in particular, but some of the others have, like the Machamp as an example. Sneasler, that's another one, right? Whereas the Lilligant V, on the other hand, is again extremely hard to pull. Unlike the others, it's kind of been dipping a bit in price. Now it's only not long just come out, but around $20 is an absolute bargain for this card. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. You would have to crack a ton of Astral Radiance to even try and pull this card. So just picking it up for around $20 for your collection is really good. It really is. Could it drop even more in price? Maybe, you know, with more reprints. But because of how tough these cards are to pull, that is one of the reasons why I think this is a great little pickup. It really is. And look at me, look at the artwork, guys. And the artwork's absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite cards on the set. Dialga was one where there's another really great one, so it's interesting. But this is a great one to pick up for around $20. Over here in the UK though, let's take a look here. Okay, so we have one here, £24. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can get any good ones. There's one here that's sold for $35. That's a little bit more expensive. $50. Wow, that's pretty pricey. And that one sold way back in May. So there hasn't actually been that many sold of this card. Probably because not many people have actually pulled it. That's how tough it is. So like I say, if you can get a good one, I mean, these two have come from the States. So these guys come from the US. Yeah, this card is holding its value over here in the UK. It seems to be tough to pull and tough to find. So that's why I think it's a really good pickup for around $20. So there you have it, guys. Those are 5 great cards that you can pick up for your collection right now. I actually really like these cards. I'm definitely going to go out and get the Articuno. You know me, I'll go. And that Lilligant is just stunning. I love the artwork. Evolving Skies for that Umbreon is tough. Tough to pull. Just same with that Lilligant. So some of these are going to be really hard to get. And these are from sets which some have good pull rates, some have tough pull rates. Fusion Strike has tough pull rates. So does Evolving Skies. But Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance have a little bit better when it comes to the alt arts and things like that. It gets a little bit more tricky. But these are some great cards. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content just like this one. And let me know down below, have you got any of these cards? Are you going to pick any up? Or is there any other cards that you currently have your eye on that you want to get in your collection? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, guys, that is it from me in this video. As always, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you all in the next one.